We've received a very generous $1 million donation anonymously for us to set up a child and youth mental health fund.
What was your initial thought when you heard this?
Oh my God, can we do this? That's a lot of money. But we're used to this, right? This isn't our first kick at the cat. It is with the mental health portion of it, but not the money. So the money isn't going to be, we won't be touching the principal of that money. We're going to invest it similar to our Gravenhurst bursary fund that we use for the high school. It'll be the proceeds from that, the interest and the dividends from that we'll be able to use in our community for reactive work. So if somebody's in crisis and they fall through all the gaps and they can't get any funding, and they're suicidal or they're in trouble, then we'll be able to use that money for that. And at 5% interest in a year, hopefully we'll have $50,000. Hopefully we'll have $50,000 every year. And we're just mostly going to be administering the money. We have somebody who you're going to talk to in a minute, Valerie Johnson, who has expertise in that field. That's also a Rotarian, and she's going to set up a whole program around this. Committees and the proper people will make the decisions on how the money's going to be used.
My experience in the mental health system goes back more decades than I care to acknowledge. I was a clinician, a program administrator, and for the last 20 years had my own private practice doing organization development work with organizations in the healthcare sector. We expect to have the first money available sometime in the spring, which means that between now and then, we've got a lot of work to do. Setting up committees, ensuring that we've got criteria in place, and doing everything else that's necessary to make the infrastructure available. We'll be talking to all kinds of people and looking at how we can engage with other people in the community who are similarly concerned about mental health among kids and adolescents. And two things that the donor has said to us that we think are important. One is that it takes the community to raise a child, and the other is that the children of today are the citizens of tomorrow. And there's a really strong commitment to making sure that those citizens grow up the way they need to be to contribute meaningfully to the community.